Hello and welcome. My name is Marc Blatstein, the physician who created Physician Pre-Sentence Report Service. Today, this is the third in a series of 6 YouTube podcasts, things to plan for before that day of your self-surrendering to the BOP. And I'm going to review briefly your visits, email, phone, and letter writing. And before you self-surrender, the goal is to have gone online and verified your ID number, the prison that you're going to, and then download, it's called an A&O Admission and Orientation Handbook. And there's a reason for that. And that is that the BOP, Bureau of Prisons, they have policies and procedures for everything. And you're going to be responsible for all of that. And some of them have infractions, which in prison are basically, they're called shots or tickets. You get in trouble. And they can have implications to whether you are going to be able to participate in First Step Act programming, whether you're able to get released early, and whether you stay in the population where you are now, or you get forced into going into isolation or being in the hole, so to speak. So letters that go through the United States Parcel Service, also called snail mail, there's all kinds of policies for that, but in general, and they do change, and a lot of things are individual prison specific because each warden has their own nuances as to what they will allow and not allow. But they won't allow, everything has to be on white paper. I believe it's only blue or black ink. Nothing colored is allowed to come in, like no colored crayons or pencils or anything like that. No colored photographs, maybe something that is a picture taken is possible. But again, double check on the A&O handbook. Policy on incoming publications, you need to read that, but I believe everything has to come from the actual publisher. Phone calls, there's a procedure for this too, mostly on the part of the person that you will be calling, because they have to be able to accept the phone call. And so you want to be able to understand the system ahead of time and then inform, your loved one as to what to expect when the calls come in. The email system is through a company called TrueLinks, and you want to review it. And I go through that on the website as well as phone calls, so you can have a general idea ahead of time as to how the email system works. You're not going to be able to go on the internet. It's not like at home. It's purely something that you're going to have to pay for, kind of like phone calls also, so that you're going to have to pay, I believe the emails 5 cents a minute, but I don't know if that's going to be 100%. As well, snail mail or the regular letters that you have to buy the stamps from the commissary. Visits, you should have a contact person, which we already have reviewed. You want to make sure if there's a lot of people coming, it's either you're going to have to juggle who comes on what day, but you don't want to have everyone coming at the same time, because too many people may not be allowed in. Regarding a list of people who you may want to see, you may want to have a list typed out with their name, address, phone number, and email address. You want to have that list already typed out, and you can have it typed out on the back of one of the pages from your legal case, and then have that put into an envelope titled legal mail that you can bring in with you, so that on one side is actually a legal document from your case, as well as mailing it to yourself, also titled legal mail, a day or two before you arrive, so that you have it when you get there. Money orders, I have said in the past that you can bring a couple $100 when you come in with you that day into self-surrender. It's probably easiest into a federal prison camp as opposed to a satellite. Here we go. I don't know why that happens. As opposed to a satellite camp. But you can try and bring money in with you, cash money. Otherwise, you can Western Union money in to you that day or the day before you arrive via Western Union or a MoneyGram. And then after that, you can send money in through the United States Post Office to a lockbox and all those directions and the links. These are all links that you see here in red, but you're not going to be able to use them because this is a YouTube or a podcast, and I don't know that you'll be able to click through it. I hope you found this helpful. I'm grateful that you've taken time to listen, and thank you very much, and have a safe day.